Chuba doesn't have no defensive ability. He doesn't come back.
I didn't say that.
Then that's the fucking.
Don't mind me. Just talk so much shit sometimes.
Who?
You.
Hardly, man.
You.
See, man, these people don't know it's gold I'm spitting.
It's gold.
Gold call. Silver.
Yeah, nah.
Silver is bronze.
Bronze too
All the
valuable.
time. What's that one that cube? Oh my god, it's not coming to my name.
Oh yeah,
Not coming to my ear.
land.
Land call land.
That plane has stole.
I was about to say something there, but I can't say because I will get so cancelled. Like, what's a cubic and zircon? Oh my god, what is the jewelry? It's like, oh my god, no, like I remember I heard it on Wild and Out that he was slagging and saying your chain is probably like cubic,
but it's a Colombian, is it?
zirconium. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It was conceded, wasn't it?
Yeah, conceded.
Yeah.
And they was talking about his chain or something.
Oh, I remember.
But no, holy shit.
It's cute.
How do you deal even with a United supporter?
No, it's very easy. You know when they're sad, I'm happy. It's very, very easy. It's simple.
That's so funny. But no. How's it like living with a Chelsea supporter?
Insufferable.
Oh.
They are the most insufferable. Losing the owner? What's the other guy?
The owner or the Chelsea manager?
Owner.
Abramovich.
Yeah.
Oil man.
Losing that because it's not just an oil man. It was an incompetent oil man. Losing him and watching how he's paying them to this point has been very sweet.
Listen, but losing Roman is not the same as the debt that you're in.
By who? No, by who?
How much debt are they in?
No, by who?
They're not in debt. I'm pretty sure their debt got paid off when they got bought.
No, because the Saudi guys were going to pay off all their debt.
Yeah.
Oh, for United?
Yeah, for United.
Oh, that's a conversation for the end of this, man. I want to deal with that. Anyways, guys, we're actually in.
Mm-hmm.
We're in. So,
Voila.
welcome back, guys, to episode 2. I'm with Sam.
Hola.
And I'm with this guy.
I have a name. It's Eddie.
Oh, sorry. I'm with Eddie.
Yeah, thank you.
He has a name. Unfortunately, I forgot. But yeah, guys. So, I know we're a bit behind. Like, we're always going to be behind, but LOL. Fuck it. What? Did you just watch the fight on Saturday?
The Misfit one, yeah?
Misfit, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
We were in work.
Yeah, watched it.
We watched like the from Saul Papi on.
Yeah, Saul Papi surprised me.
That fight.
It was a good fight.
He got like destroyed.
He got.
didn't he?
I won't like tactically.
Saul Papi or Slim?
Both they were fighting each other.
Which would you think was before he got those 2 smacks to the face? Do you think Saul Papi was winning?
No.
Really?
Because when I saw the match after, but I just thought Slim was just dominating him the whole time.
I think in points Slim was actually and Saul Papi was winning, but I think what has happened because if you look at the style of boxer that Saul Papi was, he's a counter boxer, like a slick little. And the problem with them, or the best thing about them, is that when they get in the rhythm, so no matter what you do, it feels like you can't touch them because they're in the rhythm. Those are the best. That's when they're in the best. But the worst one is when you're disrupting it. And Slim was doing that top.
Put your mic down when you're not talking.
He was doing the top. He would clinch him. He would come in and hit him with a nice jab, throw off his whole thing. And that's why I thought it was even easier for him to catch him with that knockout.
I saw because I remember I was only watched the fights after, and then I seen when he hit him 2, bam, he hit him that one that went through, and I was like, oh no, this guy's finished. But this is what I was talking to you about the other day as well, about when I say boxing is just too dangerous, because when you see someone like that, like who, you know, when the way he kind of dropped was like, oh god.
But he's been boxing though. Saul Papi.
Yeah, but like,
I don't think he's got hit that
also,
hard.
I don't think he's got hit that hard.
That hard, bro.
Sam, that blow was like
he rocked his jaw. Like he actually even
the guy's head was.
Okay, but which knockouts? Yeah,
Sam, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that blow, I don't even think Slim even realized that.
Yeah,
and then he was like, "Okay, give me another one." I go,
bro, brother. But okay, let's be realistic. How many even professional knockouts?
Yeah.
Well, are you telling me that they get knockouts in a professional man? Or something?
I get what you mean, but it's like they're used to getting smacked in the head. These men are not used to getting smacked in the head.
So pros are used to get knocked out.
The pros are used to getting boxed in the face.
Yeah, they pin the head.
repeatedly.
Yeah.
No, what I'm trying to say is a knocker is a knocker. So no matter whether you're a professional or whether you're not, the way a knocker is gonna hurt you, it's just gonna take longer, obviously, to get knocked out. But depending on how used you are,
I understand.
But a knocker is still gonna knock. Man, what's the name of? Was it on Joe Rogan where
Who?
I can't remember this UFC woman. She was talking about how her fella was getting bare and she was just not happy with, and he got knocked out as he was going down. She said that she wanted him to do more as he was just knocked out, like, fight, just go down doing something. But like, he's a pro UFC fighter, and even when he got his chin rocked, he couldn't do nothing. So I think it's a matter of knocker as a knocker. Like, at the end of the day, there's only so much. There's nothing you could do about that one. That's just
Knocker as a knocker. But like I'm saying, these men who are not professionals going into a ring and like putting their life on the line for not a lot of money, I would say is a.
Well, we don't know how much money is going into it.
I don't think that. I think
a good amount is going into it.
I think from like maybe Slim, so Poppy upwards maybe, but downwards, I don't
that's
think.
how below that, yeah.
But that's how most organizations. How do you think it works for the UFC?
Yeah, but the UFC
don't get paid.
Yeah, but
the upper fighters get paid. The lower ones don't get paid.
They get
that
paid.
much.
Apparently, the way the money works in the UFC is a bit weird. Like Conor McGregor does whatever he wants.
I beg, man, that guy's a different story.
That guy literally. Did you ever see that thing? He's like, someone was like, he goes. They said to him like, so Conor, they basically say you get whatever you want, and basically saying like Conor gets whatever he wants. He goes, when you can generate 400 million for a company, do you know what? I'm living to whatever the fuck I want. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, however the fuck I want.
Yeah.
No, the thing is that Conor McGregor is so good at shit talking. I thought he was gonna beat Floyd Mayweather. He made me believe that, and I don't know how.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Me too.
Yeah.
I fell victim to it because you know what I love about him though. It's his confidence.
That's crazy.
It's like his confidence is so much that guy probably thinks you beat Muhammad Ali.
God knows, probably.
And if I'm not being honest, he'll make you believe to the point you'll probably be like, he's telling the truth.
I say you give him a fight. The way you sell it, like you would definitely think, yeah, I'm gonna give him a fight.
But realistically,
that match, you gave him a fight though.
I think I was scared for Floyd Mayweather for like there was one round I thought he was gonna.
He landed a shot on it, like a good shot on him. Like,
you see, the thing about McGregor is, I think right now he's the one. Like you have Ronaldo's and Messi's. He's the one man that whatever number he tells you to pull out, you have to give it to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if he goes. See the way all KSI and Logan Paul are chatting, I want to fight McGregor next. I goes, do you really think
they don't want to fight?
Like, you may be they're two pretty big people now in the industry, in the sports industry as well. Barca, Arsenal, they have somewhere else as well. But like, do you really think that you are just gonna say I want to fight McGregor and you're not gonna pay him 3 times whatever you're getting? Because there's no way that KSI, who is obviously the big one now in the influence boxing, is going to think he fights McGregor and he's going to make anywhere near what McGregor's making. Do you think he will?
Yes.
Near what McGregor's making?
Wait. Bro, as if those two were to fight.
If those two were to fight, on a misfit or whatever boxing card they want to fight on, you think that what KSI is going to make anywhere near as McGregor?
Let's talk numbers.
Wait, let me just before you get there, just remember this is one man that generated 400 million for a company.
Let's talk numbers.
Okay, let's go.
Let's talk numbers because realistically,
and remember, he made the valuation of the UFC go by billions. Just again,
numbers. Let's go numbers way.
Mm-hmm. And he's had. That's for you. Sorry for cutting you off. That's actually my bad.
No, it's not. Like, okay, again, this is a numbers game that we're talking about. Yeah. We need to look. Okay, Prime, for example, Prime, the drink.
Mm-hmm.
It's a front face of the market. The market face of it is Logan Paul and KSI.
Okay.
Right. This Prime drink, had it gone onto the market just as Prime without those two, it's not making what it's making.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. What KSI himself, and in terms of marketing and what he's been able to build up onto this point, the people he's been able to influence, the stadiums that they've been able to buy out. Remember the first match for the boxing that they did?
Which
Joella. How much money they even accrued from there? Like, that was just his first fight, mind you. And since then, he's also grown as well as a persona, as a personality, as an influencer. In terms of, let's say, the top end of influencing, as we're going to say, absolutely, KSI, like his face is definitely going to be there. So in terms of numbers, he's going to generate. Even if maybe we're not, in terms of fighting specifically, even if we don't say, even if we say that Conor McGregor may just scare him, the amount of money that he's going to make isn't going to be too far off what Conor's bringing.
No,
but from the views,
now the way where I'm going to disagree with you is because first of all, if Conor fights KSI, there's no way Prime's going to be on that card. No way.
If Prime is on that card, then that means what's
Conor McGregor's drink brand
wants to be on that card.
Yeah.
So how are they going to mix a sports drink and alcohol? There's no way you're going like they want. Have in mind, they want to fight him. It's not that he wants to fight them. He's richer than all of them.
Who? Conor?
Conor McGregor is richer than Conor McGregor is richer than KSI and Logan Paul by 1,000%. Bro,
put them
do you not listen to me? Yeah, Conor McGregor has had 3 or 4 of the top 10 pay-per-views in history.
You man, yeah. First of all, before we continue, we're doing some elite pocket watching, right?
No,
we're doing some elite pocket watching as we're comparing these two.
No, you're really trying to tell me. No, you're trying to genuinely tell me, Sam, that if KSI and Conor McGregor are fighting, let's say, what would you split the numbers between them? How would you split the 100% between KSI and?
I promise you, yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot closer. Than
I promise you, it's 60-40. 60-40 to McGregor. There is no way.
I would have even pushed
because
70.
You have to realize something as well.
I'd say 55-45.
Let me tell you, when KSI is fighting, right, and when Conor McGregor is fighting, there's 2 different types of sets of fans. Everybody's gonna rather the Irish fans than KSI's little posse fans.
But deeper, how many of his little posse fans are going to be there though?
But actually, again,
how much buying power realistically are we going to? Can we attribute to what KSI is going to bring in though? If we're being realistic, because at the end of the day, what we're evaluating isn't just the size of both sides fans or who is coming today. It's the buying power that they have.
McGregor has more buying power than him.
Deeper, hold on.
What?
KSI's fans here, deeper, yeah. These are millions of people have grown. Sorry, I've grown with time. Because most of them
they were like when we were back in secondary school, primary school.
They're now let's say 20s to 30s, like, from that range. That's in terms of the best group of people to target from a marketing point of view. That's the best one because they have more time, most of the buying power. Yes.
I don't agree.
They're even going to be more willing to put money into that. Sorry, rather than say more buying power, but the willingness in order to pay for that is going to be higher. That's what I personally think. Maybe I'm not understanding completely just how much you man are weighing Conor's
because wherever Conor goes, it goes crazy. Let me look at the UFC now. Yeah, realistically speaking, we won't go too much into the UFC today, but Kazim Chimaev and Kamaru Usman are fighting today.
Yeah,
Volkanovski, Islam Makhachev, I'm fighting today, right?
Okay.
Realistically, yeah, the fights might do well, that's for you proper UFC fans.
Right.
But when McGregor is fighting, whether you're a UFC fan, whether you're not, you're gonna want to watch because it's from the start to the finish.
Okay.
It's from Twitter. It's with that press conference. I'd say there's a lot of people that don't even watch UFC. That when they know McGregor's doing a press conference, they're tuned in. They're locked in. The press conference can nearly be as good as the fight. KSI can't do that. Because if Tommy Fury didn't react that day, KSI wouldn't react. He might talk shit. But regardless if you react or not, McGregor's going to react. Look at when he was fighting the one that beat him. The one that beat a lot of him, low-key, man.
Oh,
Khabib.
Yeah.
Even though Khabib wasn't entertaining his bullshit.
This guy was still talking.
Khabib
was talking. He was like,
even you're saying KSI this and that. To be honest, the only person that made that fight, in my opinion, that whole Misfits box card was John Fury.
The way he shouted.
The way he was shouting, that's the only reason I was entertained. I was like, this guy is crazy. I want to see him. KSI and Tommy were doing that. Yeah. And Dillon Danis as well. So if it wasn't for him and John Fury, I don't think that fight would be doing as good as it was.
Because even the way KSI was talking, I'm sorry for interrupting. The way KSI was talking, I'm the only one that can see John Cena. I know Victoria's Secret. You know how much I cringed when I saw that.
Come on.
Like, would you ever hear Conor McGregor say
Remember what I don't want to say it. Remember Conor McGregor said something to Khabib. What did they call him? Remember when he wouldn't taste his drink on the stage?
Oh, this alcohol brand.
Remember the alcohol brand? He was like, take us off. He called him, oh my God, what did he call? Speak. I have to figure out what he called him. You can keep talking.
Because you know Conor McGregor. I remember when he was fighting against Aldo, he learned something in Spanish just to call him that. He was just shouting at him.
What is that? Wait, let me know.
He called him a pussy. He called him a pussy in Aldo's language. He was just calling him a pussy. Even just small things like that. Even he said, "I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy." He just kept saying it, bro. The way he talks shit, you know, he's smart talking shit as well, cause he's just pulling them off. You know, Jose Aldo, he knocked him out in what, 4 or 5 seconds, was it?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Because Jose Aldo mentally was fucked before the fight, just because the way Conor McGregor was talking about him. Abi?
But we're looking at his ability to fight after backing up his shit is time. We're looking at that.
Man, Conor McGregor doesn't have to back it up.
What do you mean doesn't
We just have to talk rubbish. All he needs to do is sell the fight.
No, the reason why people love McGregor, one, not only because he's able to chat, that she's able to chat, he's also was able to fight and back it up.
Yeah, he did that against Khabib. Look what happened to him. Okay,
first of all, Khabib is a monster. He's a monster above.
Khabib is a robot.
That guy doesn't make. I've never been so. You know that area of where he's from. What do you call that area? Is it? I don't want to say the wrong place.
Where does Khabib fight again? I know what you're talking about.
It's not. It begins with C. Is it?
Me, I don't know.
Me, I was.
Don't try and say something though. You don't know.
Yeah.
Go and cancel yourself,
bro. Hardly. Oh God, me, I'm even thinking Kazakhstan. It's not that one.
Jesus.
Dagestan.
That's the one. Dagestan. Which country is that one?
Russia.
Yeah.
It's a Russian.
Oh, but I thought they don't even consider themselves part of.
A lot of people don't consider.
That one's a different story.
A lot of people don't consider themselves part of places, but I'm not the person to speak on that one. But no, there's no way you can no way. McGregor fights KSI, and you think the numbers are going to be closer? That's crazy.
I think if we actually look at them, they will be. But
Sam, they will not be close. And McGregor is not going to even take that fight.
The stadium? Okay, what's the stadium the Sidemen sold out?
Just for the charity match there.
O2.
London Stadium.
Is it O2? Was it this?
For the charity match? Like,
yeah.
London Stadium.
How many people was in that? Does that stadium?
I have no clue.
The London Stadium is about 50,000 capacity stadium.
God damn.
What was the size of the stadium they went to go on for the Misfits fight?
Which one? The Manchester one?
It was the Manchester.
How many seats is that again?
London Stadium. Let me see what that takes. London Stadium seat capacity. Oh shit! London Stadium takes 80,000.
Are you serious?
What was the Manchester one taking?
And they sold out.
The Manchester where they did a Misfits fight.
Yeah.
They sold out 80,000 for that charity match. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't really say actually where it was. I know it was a Manchester Stadium.
It's Manchester Arena, no?
I think it was O2 Arena.
Yeah.
For the recent fight.
Oh, Manchester AO Arena. That's what it is.
Yeah. What's the?
So you can't say that as well because Tommy Fury's family is from Manchester.
Yeah.
So you can't really.
Came out in Nigeria. I was just looking at him. You see a live.
It's 21,000. 21,000.
That's actually quite small.
That's 21,000. But again, you want to say that how many times has McGregor sold at MGM?
How many capacities MGM?
MGM. The one in Las Vegas.
Abi is Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
Okay, that's what you're talking. Okay, good.
Madison Square. MSG. I said MGM.
I was doing the abbreviations in my head.
I was just thinking about it. I was like, hey.
Madison Square Garden would be sick to go to. During like a winter, Christmas period.
What?
Madison Square Garden.
Did you see that new place though? The Sphere. Yeah, Madison Square Garden is 19,500.
19,000.
Yeah, but you know how much it is to take out Madison Square. Do you know how much it is to turn on the lights there?
How much?
Apparently, Dana White said to turn on the lights. It's like $250,000.
To turn on the lights.
Yeah. You know.
To turn on the lights in the one square.
Wow.
So renting out that place is crazy. Like you have to realize, McGregor breaks numbers all the time. Like
why are
all
you doing
the
that
time.
face, man? As if he
Bro,
does.
you are here genuinely telling me you believe hand on heart that McGregor and KSI will be close for numbers. Bro, if you tell me as a promoter, right, you would rather
hand on my heart.
Hand on my heart. No way he's gonna say
the numbers.
No, what are the numbers you think?
I'm saying
no 60-40.
You man said 64. I'm saying 55-45.
Whoa!
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because
for Conor McGregor and KSI,
I genuinely think they're that close. But then again, this is just my own. This is just how I'm thinking how the numbers would look like here. Again, I can't give you the rough. My talents don't lie in the mathematics like that, but.
I don't think it'll be anywhere near.
And
I don't even think Prime would even be anywhere near.
I don't think Conor McGregor will allow it.
Or if McGregor was fighting. Guy, you have to realize McGregor has more pulling power than in. You have to realize something as well. This is the fighting business. This is not influencer box. This is not. We're talking about someone that actually fights properly, not that he's fighting top.
Okay then. Actually, but we have a case. We have a case. What's that English? Where we can use the
case study.
Thank you. We have a case
precedent.
Study. Yeah, where Mayweather versus Logan Paul.
That's an expedition.
That's an expedition. No? But there was another fight on that day, wasn't there?
Yeah,
was it just empty?
But how many people? How much? Where was that? What was the numbers for that match going to look like now?
I don't think that. I don't think
that.
Well,
in terms of just like for example, chatting shit or anything like Mayweather as well. That brother doesn't stop.
He's not. There's no person on this earth that's near McGregor's level.
In terms of chatting,
Sam. There's no person on this level. Sam, let me tell you why. Let me tell you I'm going to end this argument. When Khabib and McGregor started their bullshit, why did it start? Do you remember? Because Conor McGregor's old friend,
he came into the I'm so sorry.
Something happened. Apparently, him chatting shit, basically.
Yeah.
And McGregor found out. Name me another man that chats shit, takes a private jet with a load of boys, and goes to the arena to smash a plane and takes a trip back to Ireland. Name me someone else. Name me someone that will actually do that in the fighting industry that is that tapped in the head.
Who?
There's nobody.
No.
Give me the same money he has. I promise you, I'll give you the version. I promise you, I'll give you that same.
There's people that have the same money he has and they still won't do it.
That's their own person.
And they try to. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm telling you, do you think KSI would have the balls to even stand up to someone like that?
I think he's crazy enough to do it.
But KSI.
Oh, Yahweh.
KSI's Yahweh is because of his bravado, because he can box small. Them come to Ireland and try that.
He thinks the alpha man. This guy is not fight even against. We need to talk about that fight as well.
Let's now, because me and Sam are going to argue about this from Kingdom Come.
Yeah,
the fact he thinks.
I know.
The fact you actually think.
Don't mind him, man. It's rubbish.
You know what is crazy? The fact Sam actually thinks that KSI can have bargaining power with Conor McGregor when it comes to a fight.
Possible.
I think you man underestimates just.
I think you overestimate it.
I think you overestimate KSI.
I think you do as well.
No,
I genuinely think
because I think the thing is you have to realize is McGregor will always have a crowd which will make wherever he goes money. Because these Irish people, you gotta love them. But wherever McGregor goes, they're gonna go and they're gonna buy alcohol till Kingdom Come. KSI's little 18 or 17-year-old fans can't all buy alcohol.
But okay, fair.
That's what I'm trying to say. So let's put the alcohol thing for a minute.
Okay.
Because, like, the alcohol sales that day will be mental. Why? Because most of them drinking will probably be Irish people. Most of the KSI's little 15. No, I'm not respectfully speaking. Irish people can drink, and some of them can probably drink and still not be drunk.
I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing because I think you're overestimating just the sheer size of in terms of Irish folk that even be watching it. What? In terms of to be able to affect skills to that point.
To what affect scales to what point?
To be able to make that much money.
You oh my god, this guy wants me to fight.
Wait, what?
Okay, in terms of
wait, are you trying to say basically we're underestimating how much Irish people will go out and support McGregor?
Well, how much they will buy to drink?
Well, no, which one are you trying to say?
I'm saying that in terms of how much they buy to drink like that to be able to affect
Mad alone.
It's okay.
Anyways, back to that fight. What do you think about that fight between KSI and Tommy?
I think.
Do you think KSI won.
Skip the fight. We skipped the actually no.
See that one, yeah. That one is that one's a 5-minute conversation.
That was the most stupidest fight I've ever seen in my life.
Do you think KSI won?
Yes. I remember the I thought it was a joke. Remember the voice note I sent you? I saved it. I said it beforehand, because I think I saved it in our chat. I said that, listen, based off as I was watching the fight, with the way Tommy was hitting KSI at the back of the head,
yeah, that was a bit mad still.
And with the point deductions for that, I think it should equal a draw by the end of the day with the match. Or what's going to happen is that KSI just going to lose, just about to lose. And I was right, he just lost.
About lost,
yeah. But JJ also called him.
1 point, didn't it? Wasn't it?
But the thing about I didn't like about that, he was complaining that there was times that
he hits him as well.
The back of my head, and I was looking like, Tommy Fury isn't really complaining. So like, why are you complaining about getting hit in the back of the head? Now, the first one he did hit him in the back of the head was a bit mad still. I won't lie to you. When he actually proper hit, man, he got that point deduction.
What?
Tommy. Yeah. But I think the thing, I'm not a big boxing fan, and I'm not like, oh my God. Listen, but I think the problem with Tommy is the way he trained for KSI style still didn't work. Because KSI wasn't fighting like a normal boxer, like Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Jake Paul and Tommy fight was actually a technical boxing match. The KSI and Tommy fight was a hugging match. But I don't like the way you know why, yeah. Fair, you know the thing, you have to give your props to KSI. He's always jumping in the ring and fighting people, but he has to realize when these referees are looking at boxing matches, I think people keep forgetting. I'm a boxing fan can correct me if I'm wrong. They're not only looking at hitting, they're looking at the way you're controlling the ring as well. KSI did not control the ring in that fight whatsoever. I don't think anybody actually realized, because I would always know he was on the outside. Tommy always had center of the ring.
Yeah.
Every time. Even when they were going in the clinch and all, he's always having center of the ring. There was this whole like KSI hit him more and all this. Yeah, but like,
was they connecting?
Well, they weren't all connecting.
Yeah.
Like the way he was making the sound was like they're all connecting. Like people need to realize these boxing referees have a specific way they judge matches. People can't just think because KSI looked better means he done better. Just because you're throwing hands everywhere. No, they both did shit. Even the brother.
Even Tommy, right? Do you actually really believe that he's been fighting since he was 6 years old?
I believe Tommy. You have to realize Tommy's been battering people. Tommy's actually been getting battering people.
He was fighting. He's fighting journeyman. He's not actually.
Yeah, but now, the people are saying that the people wasn't fighting are big people.
Yeah, but like then what's it called? Vidal Riley. You know, the KSI's old trainer.
Yeah.
If they fought, Vidal would kill the guy.
Do you think Vidal would kill someone?
I would think 100%. After that fight that he fought with KSI.
But I don't think.
Have you not seen Vidal's fights?
Have you not seen Vidal? I just been
I've seen one of his fights.
You know
Anthony Taylor. Him and Tommy fought. Did Tommy even knock him out? No. They had a fight and he didn't knock him out. So how are you gonna tell me that he's gonna fight Vidal and win?
With Tommy,
he's not gonna win.
With Tommy, I think again because this is why the fight didn't even look like what Jake Paul and Tommy's fight looked like. In terms of styles as well. Remember that thing I was saying about people in sports, because you can actually if you ever see people in sports and they come into it later in their life than earlier, the way they may stand or the way they may operate in a sport, for example, in football, and you're coming up against one-on-one somebody who doesn't look like they play football.
Yeah.
They're not gonna fall for the same things that somebody who's been in football as long as
It's like even when I'm playing 5-a-side, like there's people that'll be like, don't jumping, just stand.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to do something to you, and they'll jump in. I'm like, he's gonna do. Compared to someone like me, it's like if I know someone that likes doing jiga with that, I'm just gonna stand there. It's like you're gonna run into me, I'm gonna go flying into you. But there'll be the people that will just go, don't jump, and they'll jump, and I'm like, he's gonna get you. Yeah, he's gonna get you. And you can see from so far away. So I get what you mean.
So like in terms of the way KSI fights, I promise you, the guys fight. Maybe if I can remember it correctly, it resembles more of a karate stance. I swear to God.
Yeah, no, he copies that guy MVP stance, Mike Venom Page's stance.
It stands up like a UFC fighter, and even then, because he invites a jab, he invites the hook. Because he wants them to come in. I don't know, maybe he believes he can.
Maybe he wants them to be open.
He can dodge it and he can come in with him. But that's it. To dust that 1-2. Tommy, I thought he would just be smart and just step off him and use his jab. Work the jab.
Tommy didn't use the jab.
He was using the hook. Because he was going for a knockout. He was using the hook. But even it got to a point that the hook wasn't working as well. It also looks like Tommy doesn't have knockout power.
That's true, Loki.
Because if you're collecting,
he's just big. He's just big. He doesn't have any power with them punches.
He should stick to just a style of being points
You
oriented.
know what he needs to do? He actually needs to go under Tyson's wing.
He does.
If Tyson will even allow him.
I don't think Tyson will allow it. Like,
Did you even see the as someone was recording Tyson as well? He wasn't even.
I think there was sure. Did you not see one of their brothers?
Your brother said that
one of their brothers
he
said he
could've
was
lost.
shit and he should have lost.
Yeah, it was mad.
And his brother was even saying, okay, fair enough, you want to knock the guy out, but use the jab, set yourself up. Because people keep forgetting, jabs disorientate you.
Bro, man, they set up everything.
Is that camera okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like even John Fury, he was just like, if KSI won, he wouldn't have had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you know your family is supposed to back you in every situation there, but when you fight like that, man, in a boxing family
like he was just lucky he looked more technical than KSI.
Yeah, that's it.
Because if that was a more of a dogged, scrappy fight, I promise you, I think that he could have lost. And do you know what I think what needs to happen, personally speaking? And I think, you know what it is? I think the only way that they can sort this whole bullshit between all three of them is KSI and Jake fight.
Yeah.
Winner fights Tommy in a rematch and end it all there.
To be honest,
because honestly, I'm getting bored of this.
I would actually no. The only fight I would watch again is Tommy and Jake.
I don't even want to fight. You know, I'm more inclined to watch a fight between fighters like, for example, Deji, fighters like Soul Papi.
I love to fight Deji.
You love to fight Deji.
Yeah.
Morogo
is right.
Listen. That
I won't
Deji,
lie.
see,
I
think that character development of Deji has been so well because you know this guy was a fat guy, right?
Yeah.
he like let's not be real. He had a bit of a belly on him.
A bit?
Not even a bit. Like the guy was fat.
I love to fight him though.
Yeah.
This guy has no confidence in me. Don't mind him. For coming from someone that supports United, which is very crazy. But
I don't know.
Have confidence in
you. That small thing is crazy.
My team doesn't have anything to do with that one. Please.
I just don't go like.
That's what they say now.
So you don't think I'd be able to take Deji on? If I trained?
I think it's more technical. I think it's way more technical.
He's trained. If I trained, you don't think I would?
But you know what?
It depends on who trains.
I rate the confidence because I was saying it to Eddie, but the other time we were working. Put me in a training camp for 6 months. I promise.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like you have to realize, like I've heard.
I promise you.
And okay, Sam, you played with me before. Put me in a training camp for 6 months.
Okay.
And you know me. At the end of the day, if I tell you, put me there for 6 months, tell me what I got to do, and I'll do it. Okay. And if I'm not, and I'll get ready. If you know yourself, I'll do it. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm gonna knock the guy. Did I say I was gonna beat the guy? I said I'd love to fight him.
It's true. I was like,
I said I'll beat the guy. I love to fight him.
You don't want to fight for fighting sake.
You know why I fight him? So I can tell his brother I battered his brother.
Okay.
That's how it starts, you know. Then he'd be like, fight me. Nah, man. No, I just think you battered Deji.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Do I think I battered him?
Yeah.
I won't lie, no, because I hate Southpaw. Deji Southpaw.
Me, I wouldn't fight.
I don't know Southpaw, Northpaw, Southpaw. My foot any bloody I'll go.
What's it? Orthodox is when your left jab is out, and then Southpaw is on the right hand. Like this.
Oh no, I love to do jab.
What's done?
Okay. Happy? Okay.
Bam, but but I genuinely do think that KSI and Tommy Fury will fight again.
Yeah.
I don't think both of them like the way their match was won.
Yeah.
I don't think Tommy's family will let him.
I think they will. I think they will. You know why? Yeah, because
they know he will lose his ex.
There's redemption there that needs to be done. He needs to prove.
Well, I imagine being from the type of when you're from families that are very, I say, dominant in specific areas and specific industries, like with the Furies or be boxing. Yeah, imagine just being there and then seeing the competence of just the boxers that come out, and you're struggling to fight people who only started boxing
2 or 3 years ago,
bro. That is definitely gonna do it.
I know his dad probably beats him when he go home.
I think he knows himself. There was a shit fight, but I feel like he genuinely just wasn't prepared enough for the stance that KSI had.
No, there's no excuse. I'm not allowing that one to run, because if you're doing and looking at the proper recordings, because KSI has his recordings out, you are definitely going to be able to look and see, okay, this is how he stands. How do I combat it? His game, the whole thing should have been, again, how it was in the centerpiece, but jab, left hook, jab, leg hook. When he looks like DJ is getting himself a trap it, move, use the right side.
Do you think ego hit him small?
Yes, absolutely.
Not even small, big.
I
think he just wanted to knock KSI.
He went straight head into him, like, man, that's not the smart way. Listen, just because a smart way to win might not be the most fanciest way.
True.
But a
Good
win. I'd rather you have a good points-based win like that than for the rubbish I went in to see.
That's true.
Obviously, look, Dillon Danis and Logan Paul was just madness. But you agree at one point. This is one thing I want to talk about. Dillon Danis made a point. He goes that Logan Paul should have been disqualified.
For what?
Because he's
Security stepped into the ring, and nobody's allowed to step into the ring until the bell goes and until. Oh, that's just. I think
the bell.
A fan walks in.
The bell not ran.
No.
There
was, because I think they were afraid that Dillon Danis would start doing jiu-jitsu.
That's why it was on the floor doing
so.
that.
Well, I think what happened was that there was a time that something happened and security guards stepped into the ring
quickly.
before there was any bell or anything.
I remember.
So he was saying, technically speaking, I should have won the fight. So on paper, if you actually look at it realistically, then Danis won the fight.
Wait, how many times are you allowed to go down in or lay on your back in boxing?
It's a 10 count.
No, like even though it is a 10 count, but isn't like 3 times you're only allowed to touch the floor?
I don't know.
Because the amount of times
that's when the ref will just go like, oh, it's over. Like,
yeah, because the amount of time Danis even went down doing that stupid jiu-jitsu crawl in the boxing ring.
See, let me tell you something about that Dallas guy, right? You see,
my guy.
You know the thing is, right? The way he talks shit, I loved it. But for Logan, if someone talked about my fiance like that,
he's a bitch
and
boy.
I didn't knock him out,
He's a bitch boy.
Bro, that means that, bro.
I'm so sorry.
I cannot look at my fiance.
I know the way he was saying. Oh, I know. I don't want. No, I'm so sorry. The fight's finished. There's no fight. I'm going. Sam, that press conference. There will be no press conference.
Exactly.
There will be no weighing. There will be no nothing. It's kill mode. Do you think? See the people you are bravado now. Do you think that there is a way that someone will slag Conor McGregor's girl, and there's going to be a press conference or anything like that?
Bro, do you know
probably
what Conor McGregor would do to that
just
person?
what? Somebody wait. Just remember, this guy flew to a whole America from Ireland.
Do
you know how much it is to rent a private jet on short call to go from America to Ireland to America?
Like 40, 50K.
Sam, we're talking more. This is a 7-8 hour flight.
That's true.
See?
Sam, and this is in Las Vegas.
Wait, he has his own private jet, though.
It depends, and it depends. Some of them do, some of them don't. But you have to realize the private jet you take to go around Europe is different to the one you're going to use to go to America. Because you need a bigger plane.
Yeah.
So, think of the amount of money he wants to spend just to go. So, what's going to happen when someone talks about his wife?
Hey,
The woman that has 3 kids for him. Sam, you yourself, if you were in that position, someone talks about your wife, are you going to let it round like that? 1 or 2 jokes, calm. Okay, I don't care. But this guy's been doing it for months upon months upon months.
This guy put hundreds of tweets on Twitter.
Pictures of every guy. There's even a picture of him dicking down the girl while Logan is... Bro, he's photoshopped the face of him and photoshopped the face of her, dicking down someone, and Logan just there with his face.
That's a crime, no?
No,
that's definitely a crime.
I don't know. Apparently now he says the biggest case in history is happening. Agdel versus Danis. Sure, he sued him. I don't think this. I think they should bond that thing because I think like it's not gonna turn well for them. It's gonna backfire. I think there's something that's gonna make it backfire.
Yeah.
Because apparently Dillon Danis says on the lines of like they were sure they were sagging my his father rest in peace.
Yeah.
Like they were sagging his dead out in the past. So it's kind of gonna be like he said, she said.
I think with that as well, for Logan, because you could clearly see that for Danis, he didn't care as he got to that point. Because the guy didn't know how to fight, but he didn't know how to
I think if he got 2 months off McGregor, he would have battled Logan Paul. No. I think he would have battled Logan.
No.
Yes, he would.
Conor
McGregor trained him. Like,
Conor McGregor was training. If Conor McGregor trained Danis for like 2 or 3 months, he would have battled Logan Paul.
I think you overestimate some people's ability to learn.
I think you overestimate what Logan can do. This guy. I went on TikTok yesterday. I saw him. It was at WWE. I was like, wait. So what's he doing with his life now? This guy's not a boxer. Let's be realistic. He's not a good boxer. He's even a terrible boxer.
I even think you'd even give him a go around in UFC.
Yeah, because he has a past of wrestling.
Wait a minute. Let's stop there for 1 second. You're telling me you think Dillon Danis, who by a lot of people that are very recognized says this guy's jiu-jitsu or whatever it is meant to be crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just going off of
wait, you said Logan will beat?
He said Logan will give
Wait,
him
what the
Sam! Sam, you say some crazy stuff and I love him, man. I actually love him, man. I love the energy. The fact
Because I don't think he even thinks about what he says.
I think he does think about what he says, but like
go,
he believes what he says is right, and like fair enough, your opinion.
Yeah,
your
you have
opinion.
to back yourself. But that statement is crazy.
But like, would you let someone talk to a girl like that and get away with it? I'll tell you, I'll throw chairs. That there's no press conference happening.
I will sledgehammer.
The minute I see you is on site. It's like, what? This press conference not happening. If
so listen, you're looking at me right, but that is my fiance. And
Sam,
you're telling me
your sweetie potato,
that much rubbish.
your apple on the pie,
the sugar to your tea,
the woman that said I'll be with you for better or worse till death do us part.
the butter to your bread.
Eh?
And you're telling me
I should flip this table now. Sweetie potato.
The cherry on top of your pie.
This one said, of course, like, listen, I think it's that situation, like, it's on the thing of every person that's
the key to your car.
Everyone is literally there saying that, if it's that's literally what's been there. Or if it was them, boom, boom, boom. And you know what? That's good. It's so much easier to say that in that position for you.
No, Jerry always says that. So much easier for someone to say they'll do something that's actually to do it.
Man, what's it? Tyson said that everybody has a plan until they get hit in the face. Brother, when you're looking at things from the outside, it's so much easier. But in the moments, the way emotions are flying, everything is flying.
Unless you're someone who fights on the street and and that's different for you now.
Yeah.
But look, that is. We'll wait till the next influencer boxing fight and then we'll go. Yeah. Sam.
Okay.
Are you ready for it? Are you gonna copy me? 3, 2, 1. Manchester United. Sam, there's no check, sir. There's no check anymore, sir.
How was this guy? He said he was going to buy Mbappe for them.
The guy said he's going to clear the whole debt. You don't understand? That debt that they've left on your club since Kingdom Come.
Listen. You look at the camera. Look at it proudly for your team. Look at the camera for your team. I mean, that's who you support. Unless you're ashamed of them. Unless you're ashamed.
See, the guy is shameless. Remember when he was trying to brag about winning the Carabao Cup? And then when everybody else was saying, before that, it's just Mickey Mouse because now they won it. Ole, ole, ole.
They were celebrating. And then they played City in the FA Cup final and they lost.
Listen, have I ever said it was a Mickey Mouse Club? Have it ever come out of my mind that I thought it was a Mickey Mouse Club? No.
But have you ever rated the cup?
I respect the cup, yes.
Sam,
that's a lie.
Sam, God is watching you. If Spurs won that cup, would you have rated it?
I would say good for you.
That's not what I asked you.
That's not what you asked.
I would have listen.
Would you rate the cup if Spurs won it?
If Spurs won it, yes or no?
It's not an easy cup to win.
Hey, yes or no?
Yes. It's not an easy cup to win.
Why is he lying, man? Oh my God.
Sam, look at his face. You know how I know he's lying? Remember when we were talking on the phone? What did he say? I'm shameless.
I'm shameless. God bless you. I remember that conversation.
He said, I'm shameless.
I remember that conversation.
But, what is your thoughts on
Manchester United?
What is your thoughts on it? Honestly.
I mean,
hey.
But are you happy now that someone else has sport in control of the club?
Why would I be happy? No. But why would I be happy? Wait, hold on.
I'm so sorry.
Hold on. Why would No. What's there to be happy about, man?
But are you happy that someone else has sport in control?
Bro, but okay. The club that Sir Ratcliffe has it's Nice, I believe.
Nice, yes.
In France.
Yeah.
Check into Nice, see how well Nice are doing.
Sure, they won the league that time. Pochettino was manager.
That was Lille.
Oh, Lille, sorry.
Yeah.
I got confused, my bad.
Man, to be honest, all them League One teams are the same to me, man.
They switch and choose. Be careful because if you step foot in France now like this.
Nah, listen. We won't even talk about that league yet.
Don't mind them talking shit. Look what he's wearing on himself.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even come,
Look what he's wearing.
He doesn't know Paris Saint-Germain, don't worry. But even Nice as well. It's one thing if Nice were a very well-run club and they're doing pretty well. But Nice, like for me, yeah. Obviously, there should be a degree of maybe not judging or coinciding the past achievements with what you're going to do in the future or in the present. Fair. Because we did that with Ragnick. We did that with all the managers there and they didn't work fair. But, I mean, it helps. If Nice were doing well, if they had a good structure and everything, I'm like, okay, you can come and do something and we will be okay. But that's not the case. And then there's another case of we're still in debt. The facilities still need to be improved.
Yeah.
In terms of structure, the structure needs to still be in place. In terms of just what is the strategy? A strategy still needs to be set.
But that's what Ratcliffe is coming in to do.
Yeah.
Do we even know the strategy of this?
I don't watch the French club. Sam, let's be honest. you as an investor, right? You invest. Let's put it. You invest 25% into Man United and you invest 25% into Nice. What one are you going to take more seriously?
No, I don't agree with that one.
What?
Money is money.
Answer the question first now.
Answer the question first.
No, because
I said I refuse.
I think you're asking. I think you're genuinely asking the wrong question there.
Okay, what would you think where I should have phrased it then?
I think it's another thing of. I think it's not in terms of the wrong question. With what you have, what are you able to do with what you have? Before you even touch Man United with this, what are you able to do with this? Show me what you're able to do with what you currently possess. Isn't that what? When we look at people who always say, blah, 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 show me what you are capable of doing before I go and give you opportunity. They go and say that. It's same thing applies in business. What are you capable of doing with the resources you have?
Nice are currently third in the league.
They showed you now. What do you have to say for yourself?
And they've won, draw, won.
What was the story last year?
Premier League table 2022. Oh, I said 2011. See my head.
Hey,
That was in 2011.
no, this is right now their third.
Okay.
And then last season, we check now. I think they're in Europa League now. Possibly. I don't know you.
They came fifth.
Oh, the previous year. Before that one.
Wait.
There's
No.
a point.
Let me see what.
Okay, I want to see where you're going with this actually first before I talk. I'm like, it's clicking down. That means they will.
ninth.
Okay.
So they've been doing better.
Okay.
So what is your point now?
My
And Sam, remember something here. However much he spent in Nice is nowhere near to what he's putting into Man United. 1.3 billion to buy 25% of the club and get sporting control. And he's going to fix your stadium, is what he said.
Let me go.
He's going to be in charge of all sporting things. He was even saying, why did United buy Casemiro the other day? So this guy seems like he wants to
talk about that.
This guy definitely wants to bring in some change.
Can I
Say what you want to say.
As you can see, I was shocked by Nice being third currently because I'm still dealing with the pains of not being a sheikh, but a sir. And
a sheikh, not a sir.
Is that-
and you know, but I 7 billion, 6 billion. That was
apparently the final figure was 8 billion.
It was 8 billion.
to buy United.
Yeah, that's what
Ha!
it
Was 8
And apparently the reason why this happened, like whether this is true or not, Hype Panero said on a podcast that apparently it was meant to be, this was like getting close, and the final figure was 8 billion
For
to
like
buy
the
United.
Sheikh,
Apparently
is
to
it?
do everything, from the Sheikh was 8 billion. He wanted United.
And he wants going to clear your debt, and he was still going to invest in your
He said
team.
he's gonna and he'll get you Mbappe. Do you know what deep how someone said I was going to get you Mbappe? So he basically said by any means necessary, I'm going to get you that guy.
But now you have Anthony, which is also wonderful.
I'm out.
First
you know
of
what?
all,
I want to, you know what? I was going to say so.
I also want to say, just to put down, Mbappe also doesn't even make sense as a player in terms of the ones that we signed.
You're telling me
just
you would
practicing.
want, you know what? Keep your Anthony, keep your Hoyland, keep your Mount, and don't get
Hoyland
Mbappe
is going to
into
be
it.
good though.
Hoyland is going to be good. I
Let's
like
lie.
the guy. I
I like the guy, but Sam, I'm so sorry, but
Please, I don't want your stories because your stories are fake.
you know what the funny thing, that's so true. I won't lie.
Very fake.
Just
You know
true,
what
sense.
I'm gonna find crazy though.
Mm.
Imagine this guy went to actually go buy Tottenham. Because you know there's apparently like little strong rumors now that he wants to go buy Spurs. You are finished. Spurs already are doing well with basically nothing. And to point to your correction, was it you I was arguing with the other day? You know Spurs have the possibility to spend 400 million. Remember we were arguing about this. Spurs
I don't
apparently.
remember. It wasn't me arguing.
I was talking to you. Remember I was telling you Spurs could spend a lot of money in the Premier League, and you were saying to me, no, they can't.
No, the reason why I was saying that they can't is because I am looking at your owner, Levy.
Daniel Levy.
But what's that? Can we actually? You know, yeah, everybody hates Daniel Levy.
I don't hate
But
him.
He's the
Can I
strongest
ask-
negotiator.
Can I
of all
ask a
time.
question? Is it wrong what he's doing?
No.
Because realistically speaking, the market has been so overinflated
Okay.
that it's like you're telling me a player that we all know is worth 30 million, you're trying to tell me for 70 million. Fuck off. And I'm not being bad. Same for United as well. I know United pay a premium for any player they buy.
Same with Chelsea or Morogo.
No, that's you people's fault.
Yes.
That's a you Chelsea fault problem because you people decide to go start spending $1 billion in whatever way you did,
and
it's not working.
Sign death row contracts.
Death row. It's more than death row. It's your life. You're signing your life away,
bro.
Okay, you want to talk about my team, Abi? You want to slag my team?
I'll slag.
Okay. Why did you sign Casemiro when he was how old was he when you bought him?
31.
31 for 70 million, Abi. Why did you sign Mount? Why did you sign Anthony? You know what I like about Ten Hag as well? He buys players that he worked with before. Tell me why he signed Lissandro Martinez. Because he started off well. Abi, he's the butcher. Now he's a butter knife. He's using butter knife now. He's
butter
injured.
knife, not the butcher.
He's injured. Even at that, you have to get top 4 this year. And I'll tell you why.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. I'll tell you why. Remember that time when we were going through problems with Roman Abramovich, right? Lukaku decides, let me take that concubine decides. Let me say that interview, right? Did we get top 4 that year? Yes or no? We did.
Yes.
We did with Thomas Tuchel.
Oh yeah, yes.
And then what were people saying? Oh, Chelsea can't get top 4. They have to get top 4. We got top 4, and they were still talking shit. Okay. That's when Tobuli decided to come. See, I don't hate him, but I don't like him. You know, because if you spend $1 billion like that, and the team is playing like that, you even went to go and buy. You didn't. He bought Graham Potter. You know.
He bought I'm not going to say he bought what do you know what they call him? It's kind of funny. They call him Ukraine Bolt.
And we bought Modric because what's it called? Arsenal wanted him. The reason we wanted Cucurella is because City wanted him. Is it that? Isn't it true?
Yeah, it's true.
Enzo Fernandez, the only reason why we bought that guy was because of how he played in the World Cup. We didn't know if it was going to be good or not.
He's actually good.
He's very good.
He's an amazing player still.
He's a very, very good player. Caicedo, Jehovah. You know that night I was scared.
You know, the funny thing is, yeah, I think we should actually not start getting afraid of Chelsea because when those players start maturing and being better,
okay,
it's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
But with the United situation,
I'll leave that one 3 years down the line. I'll tackle that one.
Sorry, sir.
Listen, but United squad, the youngsters, man. Your youngsters.
What's wrong with the youngsters?
What's wrong with the youngsters?
There is.
What?
Everything. I'm joking.
Okay.
Our youngsters actually are very good parts. That's actually.
You still haven't answered my question. Like,
okay.
Why don't you think that like Radcliffe is gonna actually come in and patch things up?
You know what? Yeah, there's an element of I'm still dealing with the massive disappointment of not having. You know,
I have to laugh. You know.
I want to compare it to something that we can all relate it to because my brain's not even allowing it. Man, it's like God have mercy. When you're expecting a big payout, big, you know what, I use trading because that one has paid me the most in his life. About you put a trade in, the way you have done your analysis, everything, it's looking like you're going to come out with a nice profit, very nice profit. You've leveraged well. You've done your calculation.
So that's how he's doing what we were talking about earlier.
Must be.
You've done everything well. You've done your technical analysis. You've checked the news. You've looked at the accounts of the company. It looks like it's going to that swing trades. Keep it there for a couple of days. It's going to look good. And then
you know what? But see it again, right? See Ten Hag. I think he has made some stupid signings. Honestly, if I'm being for real right now, right? This guy, he was the one that bought Anthony. He was one of the prime people that said, "Oh yes, I want Anthony." Right? He bought Casemiro. Right? He bought Lissandro Martinez.
Okay.
Right? Who else?
Onana.
Blood of Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be lit tonight.
Onana. I'm sorry, but if Onana didn't used to play for him, he wouldn't have even considered it.
You know, let's not lie, but let's not cap for a minute. Onana is a good keeper. He's just at United.
Fantastic.
Let's just be
United rolled up on him.
No, let's be guided here, please, because we're making very, very, very stupid claims right now.
Wait, what? No. You are making whatever claim you're about to make is going to be stupid because this guy wasn't shit when he was at Milan.
No, hold on. That's what I'm about to say. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll start.
I thought you was going to say something.
I'll start slowly but surely, and I'll try to dissect how I feel on this matter. You see, with Onana, yeah, because me, I still have faith that he's a fucking great goalkeeper, yeah.
Okay.
last year we also have to look at what was in front of him in terms of we signed, because if a good Tifo, they released a good video in regards to it, but we signed Onana too early in our project, too early in our project rebuild. In terms of the type of goalkeeper that we would have probably done better with, somebody like who's a good?
Should have just kept it here.
No.
Listen, you know what?
I'm
my problem is
I
the
promise
way
you,
they play.
on my life, I'm not arguing this topic with the. On my life, I'm not arguing.
You know what's wrong now, right? They bought a ball playing goalkeeper, but they still play long balls. Does that make sense?
We bought a ball playing goalkeeper without the absolute competent players to build up from play.
That's not what I'm saying. No, I'm saying you're playing long balls
because
now with somebody that can pass the ball.
Because we're bad with build up.
Whose fault is that?
No. But
you spend money now. Why should you be bad?
That's why I'm saying that we bought him too early in our project, because especially injuries also shafted us a bit as well. But with Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, Varane, and Dalot, in terms of when they are full, in fact, our whole team, by the way, we have our strongest lineup. We have never fielded it once. Let me also parenthesize that one there. We have never.
I disagree. You fielded against Spurs.
Our strongest lineup.
You fielded.
Mount was there.
Everybody was there.
Bruno was there.
Shaw was there. Onana was there. Your two defenders were there.
Yeah.
Martinez.
The only person that wasn't there was Højlund, right?
Yeah, Højlund was the only person that wasn't there.
And who was playing up top in that game?
Your big boy Rashidi.
And who was playing left?
Anthony.
No, it was Garnacho.
Yeah. And Garnacho's, let's not cap it. I'll take Garnacho Tottenham any day of the week.
In terms of when I say our full strengthened lineup, because
what is your full strengthened lineup? What is it?
This is what right now. This is how I generate it. Onana in net, Luke Shaw on the left, Lisandro Martinez, Varane, Dalot, Amrabat in the middle in that DM. Now this is where it gets techie. It gets a bit techie in the midfield because for me, Bruno's best position is in the midfield. This business of him being on the flank needs to stop. He needs to stop right here. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm tired of seeing it. He needs to stop. But Bruno in there now. This is where it depends on how again Ten Hag would like to play. Okay. But I think in terms of the role that they're having Casemiro play, we're having those two very high players, because they leave Casemiro in there by himself, and that's why he's struggling, because he doesn't have the legs to do the role he used to be able to do anymore. I think Amrabat would be able to do that better. Okay. So I'll put Mount and I'll put Bruno. I'd have Amrabat sitting in the 6. That's how I generate it. And then two wingers. I'm gonna have Rashford on the left, Højlund up top. Now right here, ideally, you know what? Fuck the ideally part. I'm gonna put Pelistri in there. That's what. Now, does it need work? Yes. Does it generally need work? Yes. But I'm not to net that strongest 11. Well, it hasn't been there.
Okay, if you put that strongest 11 against City, the Etihad, you know the City will win 4-0.
And if you put your own strongest 11, what would you do?
You know what? You want to start this? We start this. You know, he was talking about injuries. How many injuries did Chelsea have after the first game this season?
I won't lie, it was like a whole team.
A whole 11.
No. I discounted that. But I said that the same injuries that
we have injuries. We have injuries. Okay. Let me say this again. If we put our best 11 against City, we would do better than you. We would win. I would say we win. Against City.
When are we to play you?
Very soon. In this long
you know what? Yeah, I can't wait to the next podcast till we
I pray to God we're able to net our strongest 11 here.
I pray to God I know how to do. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn how to do a watch along. I want to learn how to watch along because I want to watch how much used.
Of course,
I pray to God both of our strongest 11 I've won a lineup that we can both say, okay, this is good, and we put it outside to watch it, and we'll see. Because I promise you, it's the same confidence that I don't know where the confidence that you are getting from that team. I promise you, I don't know where the confidence you're getting from that team.
Guys.
What football are you playing?
No, wait, listen. You know what's crazy?
What's your style of football? First of all,
what is your style of football?
I can admit
we don't started the new project. What do you mean we haven't? What's your style of football? This guy has been here for a year now.
I can don't know it. I can say
we don't know what your type of football.
We don't. Our own team doesn't know it.
We play possession football with 2 wingers. We have Gallagher. He's there.
You play possession football with 5 back.
Are you wait, when have you seen us play 5 back?
You have 3 defenders playing there. More time.
Does that mean he's 5 back?
What? Okay, what? Okay, then what are the positions? What?
Okay, so the Pep
So,
played
okay.
5 back, right?
Okay, if
Pep played 5 back in the
if
Champions
it's a
League
tree,
final.
what are the positions then on the flanks, on the wings? What do you call them?
Chilwell was playing left wing at the start of the season.
It's just so it does. Oh, okay, so that literally removes all of his defensive duties. Then doesn't it?
Are you high?
No, but is that what that
Are you
does?
hearing me?
Is that what that does?
Did you just listen to what you just said?
This is comedy.
No, listen.
If
Right?
you're playing,
Chilwell was
if
playing.
you are
Can I
literally,
finish my
if you're-
sentence? Thank you.
if you're playing,
Listen, right? Reece James was right back. Colwell was left back. And the 2 centre backs were Thiago Silva and Disasi, right?
Yeah.
Left wing was Chilwell. Right wing was Sterling. And the 3 in the middle was, at the first game, was Conor Gallagher,
Enzo.
and Chukwuemeka. And then up front was Jackson, right? Where is the 5 back there?
Okay.
Just because.
No.
Just because
Okay,
we.
okay.
We just
You have
because we
landed.
played
You have landed.
Guys,
Can I?
You have
just
no.
because
You have
we
landed.
played-
Yes, explain it.
guys, I'm just saying it's 5:30.
Okay.
Like,
And the match is on.
I know match is on.
Okay,
But-
you have explained it. You have explained.
Okay. Explain.
Okay, if we are to fucking simplify the matter here, there's 3 in the fucking back. Unless you are literally not given any defensive duties to both players on the wings, then it's not going to be a 5-back. That is a 5-back system. Those
Okay,
are
we'll
wing.
play 5-back
Those
now.
are wing backs.
So you know the way we play.
Those are just they're not wing backs.
How many times did you watch Chelsea this year?
They're not wing. Are you telling me they're not wing backs? Are you telling me are they wing backs or not?
Listen,
No,
it's-
I asked you.
How
first.
many
I
times
asked
did you
first.
watch Chelsea
I
this
asked
year?
you first. I
How many
asked you
times?
first.
You
How
watched
about
that
I ask you
Liverpool match,
first?
and then after that, I didn't
Aye,
watch
that's
anything.
right. I've asked you first. By literally
They're not
the-
wing backs.
They're not wing backs.
Chilwell is a winger, and then Reece James is the right back.
Chilwell doesn't have no defensive ability. He has no. He doesn't come back.
I didn't say that.
Then that's the fucking point. That's
That
literally
That
the
doesn't mean
fucking
he's a
point.
left wing back.
Oh
That doesn't
my!
mean we're playing 5 back. Does it?
Okay.
What does that mean we're playing 5 back?
Guys.
Does that mean we're playing 5 back?
Guys, this I looked at this.
That doesn't make
I-
sense.
Oh my God.
Okay, guys. Okay, so we'll go to this conversation again next week because I need to look at this myself. So, for God's sake, guys, you people have literally might have just made me have the best clip in history of fucking broadcasting. But anyways, so let's predict a few games for next week because obviously we can't this week. So Friday, it's Crystal Palace and Spurs. What are we calling the scores? Crystal Palace are home.
I say
Spurs.
I say it'd be 3-1.
3-1 Spurs. What do you think?
2-0 Spurs.
I genuinely think it's going to be 1-0 Spurs. I think Selhurst
Selhurst
Selhurst Park is just a.
You do
no.
always struggle there.
If you don't start playing good in the first 20 minutes, you have a big problem. Grand, you are ready. Oh God,
This is City versus United.
Chelsea versus Brentford on
Okay.
Saturday.
On
Chelsea at home.
What time?
12:30 kickoff.
1-1.
I think 2-1 Brentford.
I think 1-1 will be a draw.
Maybe you guys have been smoking something that I don't know. I think Chelsea win 2-0.
Okay, Arsenal versus Sheffield. Oh God,
5-0 last now.
4-0 last now.
I think Sheffield might win 1-0.
Hey!
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
You
just
know what?
saying.
It's okay. Let's move on. Let's move
What
on.
it
That's
is.
crazy.
Because you know what it is, yeah. Sheffield are gonna get one dodgy game this season, and I feel like that might be their dodgy game.
No, them people that always
They'll
get
ju-
like they
always get that
one-
one
they
dodgy
always
game.
get that dodgy
Arsenal
game.
home.
Yeah.
Forget.
In Emirates.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. Bournemouth versus Burnley.
Bournemouth. I have
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
I think Burnley might do
I
it.
say
I
Bournemouth
think Burnley
2-0.
needs to start cooking up something. Or else it's-
Vincent Kompany. Everybody sees what Vincent Kompany is trying to do, but it's just
Player
not-
quality.
it's just
I
about
think
winning.
you see,
2-0.
because his best player last year was probably Ian Maatson, but now he doesn't have him again. He's back at Chelsea.
Wolves versus Newcastle. Wolves are home.
Newcastle
I
to
say-
win 2-0.
I'll say Wolves win 2-1.
I think it's gonna be a draw.
Fair.
West Ham versus Everton.
That is 2 rubbish pieces of football.
Whereas West Ham home.
versus each other.
West Ham are home.
West Ham at home in London Stadium.
You know, I think Everton might win. Everton. You know what teams with Everton? Yeah.
3-0 West Ham.
You know what thing about Everton for me is though. I think with Everton, I love like Everton. I just love they're not playing good football. They're not playing bad football. But they're actually trying something, which seems like it's working. They're trying to get. It seems like Son Jice isn't doing this whole long ball thing anymore. He's trying to play a different style of football.
Because even they signed Beto. You know
But
that
he's
coach?
been doing okay.
And Danjuma's on the left as well, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know they signed that Harrison guy.
Playing
From
God.
football. I really-
Villa versus Luton.
Let's move on.
Let's
bro.
not talk about Luton, man.
3-0.
3-0, yeah.
Brighton versus Fulham.
I say Fulham take it 2-0.
2-1.
Yeah, I'd say to Fulham 2-1.
Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest.
Liverpool Way or home?
Liverpool at home.
Nah.
I think 2-1.
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Sorry, 3-1. I said 3-1.
You know why I say 2-2? Because sometimes Nottingham Forest, you know Nottingham Forest bet us.
You see that? It's that Gibbs White guy. If he starts playing, there's a big problem.
Him and Fofana as well.
I don't know.
Is it Fofana?
And there's another guy. There's one other small guy there that they have.
Malanga.
No, there's this other guy in Nottingham Forest. It's not Fofana. I don't know his name.
Who's the DM that plays? Is the guy from PSV?
Sangare.
Sangare. Sorry, I meant to say Sangare.
Sangare, yeah.
Him very good in that.
And then they have Callum.
Callum Hudson-Odoi,
Yeah.
and he's him and one-on-ones are very good.
Yeah.
And he's going to be against Trent as well.
He can play good transition.
And you know
football.
what? Robertson is out for a while. So it's going to be Tamika. Is it
Timikas.
Yeah, he's going to be there.
I agree.
And it's going to be Alanga.
No, it's your brother said 2-2.
I said 2-2.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Ground. So
It's City and United.
Manchester United versus Man City.
Where?
United at home.
United at home.
Doesn't mean anything anymore. We lose 3-0.
You didn't even back your team.
I was even going to say it's going to be a draw.
You don't even back your team like that.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, correction. I will review that statement. This is how I'm feeling now. Because me, I'm upset now. But after watching our match today, I'll decide my final score. But I'll say it to them after watching.
I say like
I don't know. I think I might take a draw.
I don't think we have centre backs that can.
I don't see
Haaland.
Now it depends. This is the only reason I'm going to say if Alvarez and Haaland aren't on the pitch, I'll say it's going to be a draw. If they're both on the pitch, you're
Isn't
finished.
Rodri back?
Rodri is back.
Oh, you're losing.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I know the thing is as well. Who is going to mark that Doku guy? Because that guy's been cooking.
You know the problem with
Alex is out. Wamsaka is out.
You know what I said about Doku? You know what annoys me about Doku? Yeah. Doku is that player that City played football and just passed the ball to Doku to do whatever he wants to do.
Yes.
There's 10 players and he does that one player that's just give me the ball, I'm gonna do whatever.
Yeah. You know the thing is as well, you know who else is back? Stones. And now they're playing the way they were playing last year.
Oh.
With the Stones in the midfield.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
what they did today.
And maybe sorry, I don't know.
I know
But that's what I said again. Because now today we're going to see Amrabat in the position that he's supposed to play. Because Reguilon is in. And I would like to see Reguilon in that position too, especially with Amrabat there. So
I know, that's what I'm trying to say. Guys, look, we thank you for watching.
thank you
We're going to watch Arsenal game now, and we're hopefully going to see Chelsea win. Come on, Chelsea! Thank you for watching, and see you next 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye-bye.